Welcome in, a beautiful day here in Lakewood, Colorado, south side of the Denver metro area. It is time for Colorado Rush Soccer, a home matchup here today against another Real Colorado team. This one, the Foxes here of player development. Danny Bills, the head coach, coming in here. We'll learn a little bit about the players. We'll tell you more about the players from the Colorado Rush, though, as they try to bounce back after a tough loss on Friday. High-scoring affair. They lost 5-3 to Real Colorado and the U19 club. It was action-packed, to say the very least. A 2-0 lead going into intermission for Real Colorado. They added 2 more goals, and then the Rush came rushing back to cut it to 1, but could not get over the hump. So, coming off the loss, looking for a W today against the Foxes. It's the Rush and the Foxes. It's USL 2, and it's right here. The kickoff is coming up. We'll hear from the starters as well next. Denver Christian High School is the home of the Colorado Rush here for the 2021 season. And here is the roster for the Colorado Rush, and the starters switching around per game. Pro development, we've got players that will come in and out from time to time, whether they are headed to camps for their respective colleges and universities. But we'll get to know them pretty well. Cooper Erickson will be between the posts. We do know that because he's got the bright pink kit. And the striped kits on today here for the Colorado Rush, the home kits. The blue and the gray, being the gray numbers. They're off to the right, of course, to the left. Real Colorado and the Foxes again, a part of Real Colorado. U19 club in here on Friday, and the Foxes in here today, so a little different look. May have a player or two that you might recognize out of it, and we'll talk about that as we move along. The loss 5-3 on Friday. So the Rush try to bounce back. They got to feel good about their second half effort. They put 3 goals up in that second half effort. Timeout, and the kickoff is next.
So what's it gonna be tonight? Be the crew that rolls deep. Be Lord of the Lanes. Be your alter ego. Be unfiltered. Be a strike dance machine. Be that guy. Be ballsy. Be 12 pounds of fury. Be superstitious. Be granny style. Be any style. Hey, it's your night. Be bold. Bolero.
Sunny skies, 88 degrees, and it feels much warmer on the sports turf, the flubber that is down there with the recycled tires. It just turns out the rubber happens to be black and holds in all that heat. So 88 degrees is going to feel a little bit more like, 108 degrees, particularly on a day like this. Certainly on-field conditions. I'm not going out there and sticking a thermometer in the turf, but it is a hot one out there, and it's not going to get much better. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not much. The Bolero bowling pin out there. Having a little chat with the officials. Now the officials having the chat with the captains on the field here as we get set to go. The players are sitting in shade on the far side of the pitch here. And again, the pitch, good size, all yellow lines. The center circle, all the way around the outside, so you have to deal with. There's no numbers on the field, though, so you know that. Corey Lopez, Phil Mildred alongside here, our executive producer. Throw us some tidbits and making sure the broadcast is live. We're glad you're here. Tell a friend about us, too. Tell them about the Colorado Rush live broadcasts at home when they get on the road. You can find the various teams that may be at home. USL 2. All spelled out, USL2.com, a place to find the schedules and things. You also find it at Colorado Rush Pro Development.
You're going to have to cover the end zone too, okay?
Tweet to me. You got something interesting as well. If you're listening, I'd love to hear you tweet it out. Lopes News Sports.
I'm going to get you a Kona Ice at half.
And as you can hear in our field mic, Kona Ice around here. That sounds about right.
Can you give me cherry? Whatever you want.
Might get some clouds in here to maybe give the players a little bit of a break, but as it is, they're going to be playing in the sunshine and the heat here. Presentation, Stream It Sports. I'm glad you're along. Rush will go right to left in front of us here. Again, Cooper Erickson will be between the posts. And Kobe Gray, the keeper on the other side of the field. That's who they will start with. Both teams carry a couple of keepers, but again, they usually stay with them most of the way. All about hydration, right? Make sure you got plenty of water out there. And again, played on Friday, so a day of rest yesterday. If there was any training, it wasn't much to it. More about rest and recovery. So we'll get set to go here. Giovanni Herrera set the ball down in the center spot. And Real Colorado giving the ball first, the first opportunity here. Fast and furious. You watch them. The attacking style of the Rush. They were slowed down the first 45 minutes on Friday. Finally started to figure things out with even more pressure in that midfield, able to break through, put up 3 goals in that second half. Just wasn't enough for them to catch up. And we're underway here. Clock will count up. Glad you're along with us. The Rush and the Foxes. USL 2 action, full slate going today. We'll update you on that schedule here. Across and drive, it'll go wide. Cooper Erickson was moving to that near side post. Cade Cowan with that drive off the heel. He didn't catch it the way that he wanted to, though. Tried to put as much into it, but it curled away from him. So the first opportunity for Real goes for naught, and here we go. Erickson will get to this, send it with the boot here to the near side, and the Rush start to move forward here. Not a great pass, and a turnover and a throw in here for Real. Real, a little back heel there by Herrera, but the Rush will pick it up and send it to the side. Will be a free kick opportunity. Well, contact on the far side. Anybody who tells you soccer is a non-contact sport hasn't played soccer. Here to tell you. There is plenty of contact out there. They just don't have pads on. So the free kick opportunity, and it'll sent back to Erickson, and here comes Evan Nover. As the Rush, patience. Second game without former head coach Elliot Prost. Prost moving on to the IMG Academy and the MLS side. A real opportunity for him. Chipped over the top. Can Maxey get there? No. And Maxey ends up getting taken out on that far side. Maxey Hopper on Friday scored that goal that got him to within 1. By the way, the standings don't reflect the loss from Friday. The simple fact they're not a part of the USL 2, so you treat it more like a friendly. But as it sits, the Rush sitting atop the Mountain Division, the Western Conference, with 7 total points. This will be sent out of harm's way by Erickson, and Real will get a throw in here on the near side. 2-1-1, 7 total points as they sit atop the Mountain Division of the Western Conference. Just a point ahead of Ogden City Soccer Club, the Park City Red Wolves. 1 point all season long. That was a draw. Matter of fact, it was a draw against the Rush. Their only point here. Sent through to the far side. Opportunity for a cross. There it is. And sent out of harm's way. Nova will get to it. And it'll be a corner opportunity, the first of the match. A short corner. And a throw in on the far side. I was shocked when I looked at the thermometer, or at least the temperature that sits on my phone here, saying 88 degrees. I said it feels a lot hotter than that. I'm sure the players are probably thinking the same thing. No shots on goal yet as the Rush try to work it down that right side. Benefit from a turnover here. Run ahead. Souza, one of the attacking forwards up front. They'll look for Hopper and they'll look for Souza. Souza with a goal in that match on Friday as well. Rahimi. And Luke Hansen will send it back. Erickson using the entire field, trying to keep their shape, and a turnover. Back the other way it comes. Purchase. Send to the side and a drive right at Cooper, and he will make the save easily. Told you we'd start recognizing some players. Clayton Purchase. In the soccer communities here, there was an opportunity, that shot on goal there. That left foot didn't get a lot on it. Here comes Real, the Foxes moving forward. Hakamiya down this right side. Step over and well played by the left back for the Rush. Credit where credit's due. Pekovic comes up when the Rush start to move into that offensive third. Did a nice job defensively there, that left back position. Real, though, staying with it. Herrera sends to the far side. Ernest. Good patience with this possession for Real. And right off the boot it comes, and opportunity for the Rush here if they can get it out of their defensive third. Real keeping the pressure on here. 45-minute halves. We'll have a 15-minute intermission and another 45. We go full time here. There's no overtimes. There's no shootouts. You play the full time, and that's what you get in that league standings. Sent ahead. Good look there. Sela working, and Taggart. Off to the side it'll go, and it'll be a corner opportunity here for the Rush. Able to push some players forward. They will push all but two. Although a little support with two other players in the midfield, they get ready for the kick on that far side. I believe it's Pekovic that's going to take the in-swinger here. First corner opportunity for the Rush. It'll be a short corner. Both teams have opted for the short corner. Chipped in and headed toward the top of the box. One-timer and a great save made by Kobe Gray. Full extension. How about taking that kick there? Good foot and a half off the ground and really a good strike. The Rush are getting some opportunities here, that's for sure. Nakamiya gives it up. It's Cade Cowan. Nakamiya is going to get it back. Could be Akome. Pronouncing all of the vowels in this one. Souza trying to track it down, but he's offside. Both keepers have been tested early on here and so far standing strong. The Rush putting quite a bit of pressure on. Souza is up top leading that defense. Pekovic is here on the near side. Stenson leads to that far side for Real, and a sent too far ahead and out. It'll be a throw in for the Rush. Pekovic working the ball off, but a little hands-on, so it'll be a free kick opportunity and an opportunity for a set piece here. Real will have a pretty good spot to go from here. Let's see. Get a little grabby with the hands, a little bit. Arms around the waist, just slowing the player down. It's a pretty easy whistle to make. Herrera or Stenson. Don't know who's going to take it. I'm assuming they're both right-footed. We shall see. Two-man wall for the Rush. It'll be Herrera that will line this one up. Erickson lining the wall up. 11th minute here, just underway. We had a couple of shots on goal for the Rush, and to the far post, nobody's there. Talked about the full schedule here, and at least a dozen games going on a Sunday. Looking to see if there's any other Mountain Division teams that might be involved. I don't see it. Rahimi sends to the middle here. And a throw in for Real. Hansen just could not track that one down. Matchup on a Saturday, a Mountain Division matchup. Ogden City able to beat the Red Wolves of Park City 4-2. That happened yesterday. That's why Ogden is pulled to within a point here of the Rush in the Mountain Division. And that was played in Ogden City. Real down the left side. Starting to push some numbers forward. Still in the danger zone. Herrera off with the right foot, and it'll go through. Erickson just can't get to it. Herrera with the goal. You talk about the striking a ball pure. This is the exact opposite of striking the ball pure. Watch this. The ball comes across. He really just surgically on this cross, he's just trying to get it inside that post and able to do it. Not a lot on it, but Erickson didn't see it happen soon enough as he extended out. And the goal comes in the 13th minute. Well, for the second match in a row, the Rush find themselves playing from behind. And again, it doesn't change what you do. You're down by a goal. You've got plenty of time left, but you try to keep that pressure on. Each team has had a shot on goal, actually 2 shots on goal so far in this first 14 minutes. Each team has had a corner opportunity, and they both have chosen to do short corners. Real attacking from the left side once again. That was out of bounds. Late whistle, but it was out. This will be a throw-in for the Rush. Looking for some other Mountain Division scores here. Ogden City getting that 4-2 win on Saturday. In the meantime, Real getting it together here and probing once again in the midfield. There's Herrera. He works against Billy Jones. Down to this near side. Turned right back over. Petrovic. And over. And the Rush being patient here. See if they can get it together. Find an opening. Look for that equalizer. Erickson way off his line. He had to go over and chase it down to the corner. Another turnover forced by Real. Purchase. Lays it off to the left side. And the attack coming. Turned away by the Rush. Can they turn it? Transition. Tracy looking for the opening. It wasn't there. Come here to the near side. It's Billy Jones over there. I believe we had Billy down as Hiltzman on Friday. So big tall player comes up on set pieces. Works along the center back position. On the far side, the Rush. And it'll roll over the end line, and that will be a goal kick. Oh, not for lack of effort. Burl Shepard, though, just got too far away from the ball and then got screened off. Now you can hear the breeze in our field mic, so there is a little bit of a breeze. A hot breeze, though. That's for sure. Rush playing strong in the midfield. They'll get it back. Chip looking over the top, looking for Maxey there, but a heavy touch at that. It'll be grabbed by Gray. Sent out, throw in for Real coming here. And full schedule Saturday of just about everybody playing, certainly this weekend. Maybe throw-in opportunity or a free kick, I believe. A little talking to and a free kick opportunity for the Rush now. Go to the USL2 website, you'll see just how many teams are involved in this Pro Development League. It is incredible. From sea to shining sea. The aftermath of the collision over there and a free kick, and not a quick restart, but a similar restart. Rush not looking to push forward. Down by one. Rolling the 13th by Giovanni Herrera for the Real Colorado Foxes. Aranis sends it back. It'll come here to the near side. Bakamian chests it down. Real patient. Stenson sends over to the far side. We'll get it back in that midfield. Herrera now leads ahead, and a kick back to Cooper Erickson, and Erickson will send it away and out of harm's way over to the Rush bench. And we mentioned the number of teams in the USL2. It's the exciting venture here at the Colorado Rush to their very first opportunity. Bounding ball, and Erickson will have to go down to make the save there. Call it routine, but you never know sometimes. Third shot on goal for the Foxes. Here come the Rush, and the ball sent to the side. It'll be a throw-in for the Rush here. They can push some numbers forward now. Rolling back up, Kevin Sela. And a cross inside. And it'll be a corner opportunity. Second one earned by the Rush. Maxi Hopper will take this one. Another short corner in order here, or are they going to go with a set piece and set one into the box? I think they're thinking about setting one into the box here. Amin Rahimi, the lefty with an in-swinger. Here we go. And headed over the crossbar. Good look to go to that far post. Looking for Souza. Got his head on it, just could not direct it under the crossbar. "21 minutes into the match here. Chested down. Over to the far side, looking, trying to settle it in. Maxi could not settle it, but we'll get a throw in on the far side for the Rush. Nearly halfway through this first half, 1-0 lead for Real, and now Real to counter. Cade Cowan streaking down this near side. Cowan going to stay outside. He's going to try to lay it off. Into the corner it will go. Herrera. It was a dangerous position at the top of the box here. Rush just trying to fight their way to get it through. Well, that's going to be a throw-in for the Rush here. Souza will gather in the ball right below us here. And they're going to push the numbers forward. Nope. Nope, yes they are. They are going to push the numbers forward, and they will take their time here. Dover sends over to Jones. Evan Nover. Rush working this possession here. Jaime sends to the side, and ball sent right back. Can Maxey get it across? Nobody home. Oh, the miscommunication. Rahimi didn't know anybody was coming behind him there and lost it. Here comes Real back the other way. Cowan will send to Herrera. Herrera down this near side, looking for the cross. Johnny on the spot. Jones is there. Hansen with it, will send it back. And a drive, and this one will go wide here from distance. Kevin Sela looking for a little something there. Saw the daylight, just could not quite get on top of it here. Well, it's nice to see with the temperatures pushing into the 90s here. Very close to a water break here. We'll take a break as well. Get a little water ourselves, catch our breath halfway through this first half here of the Rush and the Foxes. It's your family's favorite day to bowl, eat, and have fun. Kids Fest is back at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers with dates in May and June. Kids under 15 can enjoy free 1-hour bowling and shoe rental and a free $5 arcade card during these special events. Not only that, get discounts on all menu items kids love, like $1 cookies, $2 hot dogs, and much more. Parents can join in on the fun too with discounted bowling for adults during Kids Fest. One lucky family will have a chance for their child to win 1 free year of PBA Junior Club. Want to learn more about Kids Fest at Bolero and AMF Bowling Centers near you? Head to Bolero.com to find out the closest bowling center, and we'll see you on the lanes. Water break complete. A little snack break as well. Get a little protein in you. And the Rush and the Foxes ready to go again. 1-0. I'm Corey Lopez. Glad you're here. It's Denver Christian High School in Lakewood, south side of the metro area. Good day if you got a little bit of shade to watch a little soccer or wherever you may be in your air conditioning. We envy you. And it's a hot one here. Kickoff 88 degrees, but again, we've got the sports turf down. It is much hotter out there on that sports turf. It holds that heat, radiates up. Turnover trying to control it. The opportunities that'll come here into the near side. Over to Jones. Rush looking for that equalizer, throwing on the far side. Mentioned the number of teams in USL 2. There's so many in pro development all across the country. Some of the scores from Saturday. I haven't seen any Sunday scores roll out here, but Oakland County FC over South Bend. The South Bend Lions. I love the different mascots, names of particular clubs. A little through ball, trying to get it to Maxey, but cannot. Here comes Real to counter back the other way. Cooper Erickson will come up to get this one. New York Red Bulls, an MLS club, their development club, the U23 club, playing on the East Coast. They got a win over the New Jersey Copa FC, 2-0. The Villages SC over Florida Elite Soccer Association, 1-0. Deflection that plays through and an easy play for the keeper, Kobe Gray. Westchester United SC, a 2-0 win over Reading United. West Virginia United beat North Carolina FC, the U23 club, 4-1. Ooh, boy. That was a shot there. Kalen Bronson taking a moment to gather himself there. Oliver is going to send it all the way back to Erickson. Chicago FC United drew with St. Louis Scott Gallagher. Dalton Red Wolves, the SC club, beat Asheville. Oh, no, take that back. No score. Oh, we do not have a final on that one. It's just interesting to see the names and the mascots, the different color combinations, the seals that each team uses, incorporating their really the flavor of what region they are from. Push through, they were just looking, trying to get that somehow. Rahimi and Hansen working their way through. Quick throw in by Hansen. And Nova will send it over to Jones. What do you think of the seal of the rush? The axe and the pick. And an homage back to the Gold Rush days here in the Rocky Mountains. The Foxes with a red and white, or excuse me, a red and black coat of arms, so to speak, with Real in the middle. Here's a cool name for you. King's Hammer. 2-1 win over Flint City Bucks. King's Hammer, I would imagine, in the Great Lakes region. East Atlanta FC, a 2-0 win over Southern Soccer Academy Kings. All of these from Saturday. In the meantime, Real pushing here in the midfield, looking for an opening against this Colorado Rush defense. Akamiya. And a good block by Hansen, staying right in front of the effort by Bronson. North Carolina Fusion, the U23 club, beat Virginia Beach United 2-0. Quick throw in, Real trying to keep the pressure on. Stenson with it. No opening there. Back up top it comes. There it is. And could not find the opening. And a goal kick opportunity here. You see, he's probing, thinking, oh, I'll go from distance, and chips it wide. Take a look at some other Saturday scores and some interesting names. The Little Rock Rangers. Rangers a 3-0 win over Round Rock SC. The Des Moines Menace over Caw Valley FC 2-0. Saturday affair. Brazos Valley Calvary and AHFC Royals to a 1-1 draw. Mentioned the Mountain Division matchup. Ogden City SC beat the Red Wolves of Park City 4-2. That was yesterday. That in the Mountain Division. That's what put Ogden a point behind the Colorado Rush in the Mountain Division. Rush looking for the equalizer here. Half hour in to our match on this Sunday afternoon. From Lakewood, Colorado, and Denver Christian High School. Beautiful facility. The only complaint would be if somebody could do something about the heat, but that's not on Denver Christian High School. Rahimi's going to get it back. Keep it on his boots for now. Look at a chip forward. Maxi's on that far side. Can he get to it? One drive, and it'll go just high and hit the crossbar of the football goal post. How about that one-timer there? Look at this lead in, too. Beautiful. Really got the bounce he kind of wanted, just could not get quite on top of it. A corner opportunity, though. Part of the reason he could not get a piece, well, the keeper was there to do something about it anyway. But I don't think it would have been there, but the better safe than sorry mantra for Kobe Gray. And headed to the far post. Opportunity here. And nobody's home there in the corner. Jerry Gutierrez just could not track it down in time. A goal kick. I almost called that one too soon. Two substitutions for the Rush. See some new players, and again, second game in 3 days. So Nick Strummel, who started the contest on Friday, will check in. And Mikey Picasso is in, number 11. In the meantime, Real probing and now going over the top themselves. Looking for Bronson here on the near side. Cooper Erickson off his line perfectly, staying inside the 18. Real had a substitute as well. Trevor Wright checking in for Real and the Foxes. Rahimi with it. Going to try again. Maxey can't settle it in. It's just a one-timer and goes harmlessly to Gray. Akamia will give it back. Bronson trying to work his way through, taking off the ball. Stemmel and tries the cross and will earn a corner opportunity. Boy, a lot on that off of that left boot. Now the Rush have earned themselves another corner opportunity. Take a look at this. Nick Stremmel down through. I think he was probably thinking maybe I could slide it between that near post and the keeper there, but he put everything he had into that. So it did deflect off of him after the drive, so it is a goal kick. We thought maybe it might be a corner opportunity, but instead a goal kick here. So tough break. Rush need to get themselves a few more opportunities here on some set pieces. They were able to send some numbers down, be able to do that. Possession about 50-50 here, really. Both teams have had their opportunities. Foxes have had 3 shots on goal. The Rush have had 2 shots on goal. Issue for the Rush is that one of those shots on goal went through. Rahimi. Stremmel. Maxey tried to play it back to him, but too hard with that. The Rush will keep possession. Jones gives it up. Gutierrez tried to chip it over the top. It'll be headed back. Gray can scoop this up if he wants to. Yeah, had the opportunity. Rahimi, a nice job. Jones back there in that center back position. Camilla keeps it though. Stenson to the far side as Real works down that left wing. Venture to say there are some cotton trees around here because there's some cotton floating around out here. Feels almost like fall. Either that or a golden retriever got a hold of a stuffy and tore it to bits. That's what happens around my house. Yeah. Nicest dog you ever see, but if you're a stuffed animal, you're in big trouble. Real back with possession here in the midfield. We mentioned 50-50 possession, really. I mean, and again, we're guessing a little bit, but it feels like both teams have had their opportunities. Akami, lay it off. Kate Austin, send to the top of the 18, headed toward the goal area, and that's going to be a goal kick. 37 minutes in here. Boy, to earn themselves a equalizer would be huge here. As we take a look, just chipping it to the far side. Well played by the Rush defensively, keeping their spacing. Long time coming. Happy that we've got soccer here this year. The USL 2 did not play last year. It was supposed to be the debut. 2020 was a huge year for the Rush, at least we thought, but it gave them an extra year to get the organization together and bring the players in they needed here in this pro development opportunity for each of them. And it has been a successful start here in 2021. Home matches not going to count in the division standings by any means. This one headed over the end line. That'll be a goal kick. Just keep getting better. Get ready for Park City. Get ready for Ogden. Do the best you can. Shuffling around too in the standings. I kind of mentioned there was a possibility New Mexico was going to be a part of this Mountain Division, but they are not. It's a 3-team division. All in the Western Conference. The Mountain Division has 3 teams and a 1-point lead for the Rush here. They have 7 points. Ogden City with their win on Saturday for Park City. They have 6. Real gets it back here in the midfield. Ernest Bronson. Bronson will send it back. You're curious here in the Western Conference who's on the other side of the division, the Northwest Division, of course. Portland Timbers, the U23 Development Club, part of the MLS. PDX-FC, and of course Phoenix. Oh, may not be Phoenix since it's the Northwest Division. I may be speaking ahead of myself. OBF Alliance and then Lane United FC. 4-team division, the Northwest Division, a part of the Western Conference, and of course the Rush, Ogden City, and the Red Wolves of Park City. Free kick opportunity here. We said it, the Rush could use themselves. A couple more set pieces, see if they could get something going. Got about 6 minutes, try to find something here. This set piece. Rush decide they're just going to keep it together here. Maxey. He'll get it back. Not going to go from distance yet. I know he thought about it. A drive into the 18, but he's played off the ball. Nick Stemmel, again, a substitute, so the leg's a little fresher. Hasn't had to deal with the heat as much. He saw him try to make the run, but got pushed off the ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Rush on the far side, though. 40 minutes in here. This will be a throw in for the Rush. Nifty play by Jones on that far side. Little Deke like he was going to play it. Can the Rush negotiate their way through? Gutierrez, little trouble, found help. Billy Jones able to push it forward. And the Rush will keep possession here. Rahimi gives up. Oh, just looking for Maxey there in the middle. Could not get it done. And a whistle and a free kick opportunity for Real. Before we get to intermission, we can give you the division leaders here. Way folks get to know a little bit more about the USL 2. Start to move through the summer here. Push to the playoffs as well. Always on the minds of competitive teams. Oh, Maxey's got some real estate here on this near side. What's he going to do with the ball? He's going to go with the left foot and a drive, and Gray is right there. It was right on Gray. All he had to do was knock it down and keep it in front. The support was coming, but so was the support for Real Colorado. Really could not lay that one off. He could try maybe a cross on that one, but it was well defended. Guess you see it in pro development play an awful lot. If the opening is there, take it. Might as well put a shot on goal, see what you got. Real now with a cross. Tried the back heel, and Erickson plays it beautifully. The Gutierrez. The Rush start to work that midfield once again. Gutierrez is going to get the ball back. Right ahead, and look out. Nasty tackle on the far side. And actually last touch by the Rush will be a throw in. And the Fox faithful happy with that. Take a look at the tackle on that far side. As it's led forward here. Right on the money. Fox is moving forward. Kamea gives it up. Ernest will set it to the far side. Oh, nifty footwork. Got it to the right foot, but could not get enough on it. Kate Austin. A little chip in front of Jones there, but once that ball bounced down, couldn't get anything on it. Throw in for Real. 44th minute coming up on intermission. We'll take a short break here and then roll into that second half. Not sure that equalizer is going to come here for the Rush. I don't want to speak too soon, but it's been a stalemate since the goal in the 13th by Giovanni Herrera for Real Colorado Foxes. Acamia trying to send it forward. Real will keep possession. Bronson back to Acamia. And the attempted cross did not go through, and it'll be a throw-in on the near side. No indication. We don't have any player boards down there to tell us how much extra time may go, but there have not been a lot of stoppages here. I would only imagine a minute or two of extra time, and that to the far post. Did they earn themselves a corner? They did indeed. Herrera, very quick, very demonstrative, saying that touched a rush player. Only the second corner opportunity of the half for Real. They got one very early in the first half in this match. 3 shots on goal. In swinger. And headed out by Nover. It'll be a throw in here on the near side for Real. And very little extra time as we see. Just a few seconds past 45. And the first half is in the books here. In the 13th minute, Giovanni Herrera for Real Colorado and the Foxes, putting them up 1-0 on the Colorado Rush. We head to intermission here on this Sunday afternoon. Capelli Sport is an established global team sports provider with partners reaching all corners of the world. Capelli Sport has developed a success on the platform of GMA Accessories, a global retail manufacturer and importer of apparel, footwear, and fashion accessories, which was founded by CEO and President George Alters in 1990. Capelli Sport has developed an ownership and management component of its business to include ownership shares in 3 top professional clubs: MSV Duisburg of Germany, HB Koge of Denmark, Inter Allies of Ghana, and USL League Two team Cedar Stars Rush. These clubs support the growth of Capelli Sport as well as focus on player development and exclusive player opportunities. The uniqueness of Capelli Sport business model, network, and experience puts the company in a league of its own in the service, expertise, and support it gives its partners. Capelli Sport is focused on working with like-minded individuals with a goal to push the limits and chart new territories. For more information, visit capellisport.com or email contact us at capellisport.com.
Focus. It's hard to keep. Everybody wants a piece of you. So don't lose it. Take your time. Work hard. Don't give up. And when your moment comes, breathe through and focus.
Next Level Sports Performance is a physical therapy and sports performance clinic located in Golden, Colorado. For 17 years, Next Level has strived to provide the highest level of care in the state. Whether you're a competitive athlete that's looking to step up your game, an active individual recovering from an injury, or someone who wants the energy and flexibility to keep up with your kids every day, Next Level Sports Performance can help you find the answer you need. Next Level recently moved locations, but they made sure to stay in Golden. The brand new facility is located in the Coors Tech Business Park at 4670 Table Mountain Drive. For information on the services they provide, visit their website at nextlevelsPPT.com. Getting set to go here in the second half. Colorado Rush and Real, Colorado. The Foxes from Real, Colorado. Lakewood. Hot one at kickoff, and it's still hot. Clouds starting to move in here a little bit, but it's been a hot breeze blowing. 88 degrees at kickoff. Certainly have not dipped by that. Corey Lopez, Phil Mildren alongside here. USL 2 soccer, and the Rush leading the Mountain Division of the Western Conference by a point. This counts as a friendly here. Does not count in the USL 2 standings altogether. And 45 minutes through, a 1-0 lead for Real. Giovanni Herrera with a goal in the 13th. That made it 1-0. And that's where we sit here as we head into the second half in the second 45. Rush will go left to right in front of us. Interesting, a much more measured attack tactically for the Rush here. Boy, it was full out against the U19 club of Real, Colorado on Friday, but that cost the Rush a couple of turnovers, and they lost by 2 goals, 5-3. A little different tactic here today as they work through the midfield, and will attack from over the top from time to time, but again, it's been a little more measured. They've had their opportunities. The Rush unofficially 4 shots on goal. They've had 2 corner opportunities. The Foxes 3 shots on goal, one of them going through. They've had 2 corner opportunities as well. Second half, Souza with it, sends it here to the near side. Comes right back for the Rush. Kasu, and a goal kick opportunity now for Real. Possession, again, as best we can tell. I'm not keeping track of all the touches, but felt like it was 50-50 in that first half. The ebb and flow of the game. Nobody really had, as you could tell by the unofficial stats I rolled out, they're pretty even. McDowell work on the left side for Real. The Rush keeping track in that midfield. Touched ahead, Rush will keep it, and off that right foot. Chipped over the top. There's no support down there for the Rush, though. I mentioned the temperature, and I know I talked about it pretty ad nauseum, but it is hot on the sports turf down there. It just is. Recycled rubber tires down there, or rubber whatever. It's black. It keeps the heat in. It just rises off of that turf. So the breeze, welcome. Cloud cover, welcome. But the field keeps its heat for a long, long time, so it's going to be a hot one all the way through. They were allowed a water break halfway through that first half. I would imagine another water break will be allowed here in the second half. Good pick right there. Sela moving ahead, the right foot, and down to one knee. Gray is there. Again, you get going so fast, really all you can do is think about shooting, as opposed to laying it off or doing something like that, or making a cross with any kind of accuracy. Your momentum carrying you forward so much that Sela just thought, well, I'm just going to take it myself, work my way through. Nifty work to get that ball back. Sela will get from. Oh, sure, the temperature's gone up 3 degrees now. It's 91 degrees now. We mentioned, read off some of the Saturday scores, just the interesting names that we have in the USL 2. I'll give you the division leaders, and one of my favorite names, Kings Hammer in the Great Lakes Division. See, I was right. They're out of the Central Conference. Kings Lake, 14 total points here, 4-1-2, just ahead of Kalamazoo FC. Heartland Division leaders, the Menace from Des Moines. They got themselves a win yesterday, 18 points. They've +5 on Chicago FC United. In the Heartland Division, Mid-South Division, Mississippi Ria FC, 14 points and +4 in their division. Eastern Conference, the Northeast Division, the Boston Bolts, 2-point lead, 18 total points over Western Mass Pioneers. Back kick, Erickson has it, and will keep it on his boots for the meantime, and I'll look for a little help on that far side. Mid-Atlantic Division, Westchester United SC, 22 points. That's a 6-point lead over Ocean City Nor'easters in the Mid-Atlantic Division. The Metro Division, Long Island Rough Riders, 16 points. They lead the Cedar Stars Rush by 3 in that division in the Eastern Conference. Gutierrez laying off here to the near side, and he's sent back up top. Billy Jones. Nover. Evan Nover will give it back. Nice patient work here. Whoopsie daisy, no look pass. Nover got away with that one. It came right back to him. Jones is looking to try to thread the needle there. Tough one. Keep possession. Wants to go to work here. I see a little hand grabbing going on. A free kick opportunity for Real on the turnover. Southern Conference, Deep South Division. SC United Bantams there. Well, there's a little. Well, he was off balance anyway. That was Pacheco that, or Pekovic, excuse me, that kind of helped him to the ground there. This will be an opportunity for the Rush here. We are moving north-south. Rahimi works that left side. Now it comes back up top. Gutierrez. Sela. Oh, he still found a little bit of room. Laid to Sela. Can he get the right foot on it? Yes, indeed, the equalizer. How about that? Picasso laid it right back to him. Kevin Sela puts it away. Came in the 52nd minute. Boy, did they need that. Look at this nifty play here. Oh, just got enough on it. Gray coming off his line, was protecting that near side post. Just didn't react soon enough. Well, the equalizer now, a new match in store right here. Watch again. valiant effort by Jacob Stenson to try to get across there, but he fired it by him, and Gray did not narrow that angle down enough. I haven't told this story in a while, but what's important, the 5-minute rule. First 5 minutes of a match, last 5 minutes of a half, first 5 minutes of the second half. And the 5 minutes around a goal for both teams and a drive from distance, Peter, change too much on it. It'll be a goal kick for the Rush. The 5 minutes surrounding a goal by either team. So the Rush put the goal through. Don't allow Real Colorado to come back and get that goal back. And for Real, don't allow the Rush to carry that momentum forward, because it's a backbreaker in those 5 minutes. It may sound simple. The Real player pulled down. Herrera goes down here. That is a tough play trying to get to that ball. And a penalty kick opportunity as Herrera running free down the left side. There's the first 5 minutes that we taught. That 5 minutes that's so important. Herrera gets away, and the challenge, and it's unfortunately Kevin Zila that is tabbed with a foul, and now the penalty kick opportunity. Leighton Purchase will take this one, right footer from the spot. And a chance to get the Foxes back into the lead here again. Cooper Erickson on his line, can't come off until the ball is struck. Cooper guessed to his right on the PK that came on Friday. I just throw that out there, and the ball went to his left. Here we go. Oh, and he went the right way, but could not get to the drive by Purchase, and it's 2-1. '55th minute PK. Boy, he just could not get to it. Maybe a sooner start, he gets a fingertip on it, I don't know. He guessed correctly, but Purchase, too much on that one. Well, there's the 5-minute rule for you. And again, where am I getting that from? Am I making it up? No. Marcelo Balboa, U.S. national team member and a Colorado Rapids Wall of Famer, certainly talked about the importance of those 5 minutes when it comes to momentum, defending, and keeping momentum. And there it was. Real came right back, quickly pushed forward with the numbers. Herrera got behind. Herrera scored the first goal of the match in the 13th. And Sela took him off the ball, but also took Herrera down in the box. And the penalty kick by Purchase makes it 2-1. But you restart the clock on the 5 minutes here, and Sela's got it on his boots again. Tried to lay it forward, and a heavy touch. Picasso cannot get to it. Plenty of time to go. We haven't even gotten an hour into the match. But the Rush going to have to work hard here and play from behind, as they did nearly the entire way on Saturday, or excuse me, on Friday. After about a half hour in, they got themselves behind 1-0, never got back to even with the U19 club of Real Colorado. Today, the Foxes a little more measured, not quite as aggressive, but it served them well. They lead 2-1 over the Colorado Rush. Wind's starting to kick up a little bit out of the east. Or excuse me, out of the north. Got to get my directions right here. Field runs north-south. I can see the stars and stripes in all its glory. Completely away from the pole, and that means it is going in favor of the Rush. It'll be at their backs. Jones. Oh, caught from behind there. Leighton Purchase trying to get to that ball. He's over to help. A little talking to by the official, just trying to make sure everybody's tempers stay in check, and really temperatures stay in check, I guess I should say. And again, Jones just trying to make his way through, and just a little sidestep, just trying to get to the ball, caught his heel, and he clicked his heels together. A little like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, but a little more painful. Thank goodness that Billy Jones didn't go anywhere. I like having him back there along that back line. Over the end line it goes, and a goal kick opportunity for Real. We're reading off some of the division winners here. Or division winners, not quite. We're in the middle of the season. Division leaders, I should say. SC United Bantams in the Deep South Division of the Southern Conference. 17 points ahead of South Georgia. Trementa FC. There'll be a 2-point lead. Throw-in opportunity for the Rush on the far side. Villages SC, 1-point lead, 13-12 over Florida Elite SA in the Southeastern Division. So tight division races here. Not quite halfway through the season here in the USL 2. It's been a long summer, long hot summer at that. Spinning, working his way around, Stremmel. And the Rush taking their time here. Gutierrez will give it back. Jones with it. Trying to turn unsuccessfully. Oh my goodness, it came right back to him. Beautiful. Ethan Ash. And so the Rush will keep possession. And now that drive in. Really wanted to try to find Souza there on some kind of deflection. Didn't work, and now the Foxes are on the run. And onside. That's Change down the left side. Change with the drive, and Erickson saves it at the 5-hole. How about that? Legs spread, hands down, solid wrists. Didn't give up any ground. Well saved there. Got to keep it at 1-0. Oh, and a drive that goes high, bounding ball. Change had another opportunity and could not finish it up. Look at this. That ball bounding ahead, onside. Change. And Erickson right on it. Cut that angle down, got off his line. That lead gets any more than a goal, it gets really, really hard. And that temperature of 91 degrees feels like it's 191. Then you really start to sweat it out. Every touch becomes so monumental. As it sits, you've still got a little under a half hour to try to get something done here. So you just keep going with the tactics that you have. Looking for Maxey down this near side. Can he get to it? He cannot. He is screened off. Gray is off his line. This will be a throw-in for the Rush. Foxes did not like. Oh no, it'll be a quick start here. And a yellow card as Real. Sorry, not a throw-in, a free kick opportunity. And Herrera is going to get a yellow card here. As the Rush wanted to go with a quick start, and Herrera said no, he got in the way. As the official books Herrera. South Atlantic Division leaders, North Carolina Fusion, we mentioned that. Up over West Virginia United. Just by 2 points, 21-19 in the Southern Conference, South Atlantic Division. We mentioned the Western Conference. Colorado Rush sitting on top of the Mountain Division, 7 points to 6. Ogden City sitting at 6. And the Northwest Division, Portland Timbers U23 team with a 3-point lead in the division. Did that one go over the end line? They say goal kick. Good push forward there by the Rush. Good push. Sila Gutierrez working down that side. That's Hansen. Well, possession here through this time. We're really into the 64th minute here. Through this second half has really been on the Rush's side. They've really tilted the field. Kept a lot of pressure on Real. An unfortunate penalty kick opportunity, though, for the Foxes. And now Akamiya with a drive and just wide. Erickson was there, trying to squeeze it in. Take a look. Saw a little bit of daylight. Put the boot to it. Erickson was crowding that far post anyway. Oh, nifty pick, but Bronson cannot keep it in bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Rush here on the near side. Phelan Bronson played at Thunder Ridge High School. He's at Belmont University now, the winger. Number 18 there in red, you see. It was a nice pick, but his momentum carried him over the boundary line. Pekovic is going to step off for Colorado. Sub Pekovic along that back line. They may be going a little more offensive, are the Rush. Try to get that equalizer. And Rahimi, who's been in there, actually, coming back. We give it, you don't want to wear your guys completely out, so we got a little breather here in the second half to get Rahimi back in there, that midfielder. And he's actually, call him a defensive mid. I've seen him a lot more here in this midfield, but it works about the same. They want him in his mind to think he's a little more defensive, but I think in this case, as they bring him in, they want him to be a little more offensive right now. Yeah, roaming mid is, yes, I think that would be it. It is funny for players in particular, and it's not for soccer, it's for any sport. You want to try to give them a mindset. So label them some way. Are you a linebacker or are you a monster linebacker? You know what I mean? That kind of. Yes, to give you a little bit more. A good slide tackle there. It's well played. And Billy Jones doing what he can there. Able to deflect that ball out. Now the Rush can counter. Heavy, not too heavy. Gutierrez will set across and it'll be headed out. Gutierrez is right there. And the drive off the crossbar of the football goal post, just too high for the crossbar of the soccer goal. Good look. And that was Gutierrez. That was all him. Watch this strike here. Headed out. He's got the opportunity. Even had time to touch it twice. Boy, that is an eternity for somebody to be able to settle it down and pick your spots. Well, the water break here, thankfully, 91 degrees on the field. We'll take a break as well. 2-1. The Colorado Foxes with the lead on the Colorado Rush. I don't know. I just felt like maybe we should do a little. Read the USL too. You know, go yeah. This is. It doesn't take much for it to be. I try to be careful in social settings because it's tough. Yeah, public settings. My normal voice. They're like, you're so loud. Oh, just wait till I talk loud. It's the reason why I can show you. You know, some of us can show up at a place and not require an ID and just speak. The number of times that I'll hear somebody go and give an announcement, I'm like, wow, I can hear you. I did a public food for home. A few weeks ago. They were having trouble with the power. Like they may not have a microphone. I know. I think I'll be all right. It'll be fine. It was an outdoor setting too, but I was like, you sure? Yeah, what's that? Oh yeah. Sweet girl. I like her. So she's like, what treats can we? That was 7 years. That was treats can we give? I was like, well, you're gonna make her very happy. I know that you actually asked. That was good. And she's like, all right. It is. Oh my God. Oh, I've had that. Really good. It's interesting, the conversation turns to favorite drinks when the temperature starts to get up over 90 degrees. Phil and I were just discussing some of our favorites. I had a cream soda here, and Henry Weinhardt's root beer came to mind. I stopped at I feel bad, the brewery that's right next to the Denver Hotel in Glenwood Springs. We were there last weekend. The brewery there makes homemade root beer. Very good. Serve it in mason jars. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, it'd be perfect right now. It is hot out there. Oh, a frosted mug of root beer would be so good. I may go find me one here after the match, that's for sure. Hey, by the way, a Kona truck is here. The Kona Ice truck is here, so hey. I believe they may have a root beer flavor on there. It's hard to tell, though, when my kids, the Kona Ice truck shows up a lot at our baseball fields, and the interesting mix of, we used to call them suicides, but they have a little, we've got 4 different combinations of flavors that they're all going to put together, and somehow it tastes good. Kids today are a lot smarter than I was, that's for sure. I just, you know. 2-1. Colorado Rush find themselves down by a goal here. 69 minutes into the match. Looking for that equalizer. They had an equalizer in the 52nd. Kevin Sela with a very nice strike from the top right of the 18. Curled it to the far post with the right foot. Curled it away from the keeper in gray. But it wasn't but 3 minutes later, a penalty kick opportunity. And Leighton Purchase in the 55th gave the Foxes the lead right back. Whoopsie daisy, that went over the end line. With a whistle before that. And the Rush will have it. Nope, they're going to. Switch. Sam Hallam is out for Real. I believe they're sending change back on, or is that Sam Gardner? I think Gardner came on along that back line. In the meantime, the Rush look to push the numbers forward. They've been very patient in the second half. That patience paid off. They got themselves a goal to get an equalizer now. They need another equalizer. Rahimi. Maxey will give it here to the near side. Picasso, nifty, touch ahead. Maxey's going to track it down. He cannot, and will take out the corner flag and give it a kick. That ball just kept going and going. Well, nothing like playing on a carpet. That ball gets rolling, and again, for drainage issues, it's probably leaning to the sides, probably dipped a little bit. Ooh, high boot there by Rahimi. Certainly made Stenson flinch a little bit. And now he's up holding his face after the fact. So I don't know what to do about that. He might have gotten caught in the face. The official didn't call it at the time, and play continues here. Touched over the top, nifty. Maxey looking for a little help to that left side. Oh boy, that was so close to being a handball. It wasn't even close. Oof. That was very close to being a handball on that far side. In the meantime, a little blood drawn here. So that high boot, it did catch Stenson. The officials and the assistants did not see it, though. It would have been a free kick opportunity here. I believe that's Levi Russell shouting instructions from the far side there, the interim head coach for the Rush here, as Elliot Prost, the former head coach, is at the IMG Academy, the MLS side of things now. A real opportunity for him. So a stop in play. The clock continues. We'll have a little extra time that we know of in the throw-in, and the Rush will again be on the attack on that far side. Play on, they say. A little jostling on the far side, but the official right on it, and Real Madrid will get a goal kick. "73 minutes in. Let's see if we can find. This is real high. Well, it's not necessarily boot to the face, but ball to the face, because the boot was up in the air, and that's what happened there. So, but again, so close. The official right on it. You see him in the right neon green. So watching the whole thing. Picasso got himself an assist already here. Too high for Bronson to get to. It'll be a throw in for the Colorado Rush. And another sub on the far side. Yep, start rolling them through here. Second game in 3 days. I'll tell you this, the ball boys look a little worn down. Hope that young man has some sunscreen on him. He's as pale as my son is. My son's been playing baseball here for 2 months. Hard to believe. Earl Shepard looking for Rahimi. Burrell's going to get it back. Evan Nover. push from behind. They say it'll be a throw in for Real. Hansen got upended over there. Here's the point. 75 minutes in for Real. First of all, you're tired, and you're going to see a real deliberate pace coming here. Ooh, header in the air. Maxi's going to try to get to it. Instead, it will be Gray off his line. Played it perfectly. Kobe Gray has done a nice job. Turned away 4 shots here. Only one has gotten by. That by Sela. In the meantime, Cooper Erickson on the other side of things has turned away 3. Penalty kick got by. And that first goal in the 13th. Ernest looking for some help. Gardner will send to the far side for the Foxes. Now a chip over the top. Novart able to get the head to it, send it to the side. It'll be a throw in for Real. They're trying to squeeze. Barraras. Boy, that's a hard one. Jairo. I know how that goes. Jairo, Jairo. But the last name spelling Barrars. Well, I would roll my R's if I could. Barrars. If you start rolling your R's, you don't get to the other 2 R's. It's Barrars. Touched up, Stenson with it. And again, we talked about the deliberate pace. And this is what Real will do now. They don't need another goal. And again, probe, take your time, possession. Turned heavily in favor of the rush here. And offside is Real Colorado. Yeah, the possession has favored the rush so much in the second half. And for Real, if you get it, keep it for a while. And look at that run. And again, he was watching where the ball was going, trying to get to the end line. He didn't see the billboard that he ended up taking out. Good thing it was not an electronic billboard. That would have hurt a lot. These are a little more forgiving. Collision on the far side. It'll be a free kick opportunity. A clean game as well. I haven't seen a lot of fouls. Now, I say that, and Herrera has been given a yellow card, but not a lot of fouls in this one. It's been some good soccer. Erickson pressing forward here. Jones. Nice touch ahead. Gutierrez. Get it to the left side. A try for a drive. Nothing there. And that is a handball there. Also, Nick Strummel. Watch here as he goes in. First of all, big solid drive, but then as he tries to go back, had one hand up in the air. So on that slide kick, his hand got a piece of it, and that's where the free kick comes from. That's why Gray is set up there. That'll be a free kick for Real, and just a little hand to kind of hold him down. He wanted a quick restart, which is interesting for Real. You'd want to just take your time here a little bit. 79 minutes in. Time is not on the side of the Colorado Rush here. Looking for that equalizer. Gutierrez, is he switching fields? Yep, he's going to bring it over here to this side. And he sends to the far side, Hansen. Gutierrez. Billy Jones. And a push from behind. Maxey can't control that one. It's okay. Rush will keep possession. Look out. A little step over, and Ernest gets up into Jones. Clip that back heel, and a free kick opportunity for the Foxes. And they will restart. Expecting at least a minute's worth of extra time, maybe two, and we'll know when we get there, obviously, but just thinking about how much time you have here. There are no overtimes or shootouts in regular season play and during a friendly, so when we get to the full time, it is what it is. Laid off here. Burl Shepard could not get to it and slow it down enough. Just too much pace on it. It'll be a throw in for Real.
In there. Hey, Billy, four. Billy, you can step. And you're covered. Billy, you can step.
So a throw in here. Real taking their time. You see them substituting liberally now. Over. Colorado's going to be, and that is the Rush are going to be. Forget we get. Tough break for the Rush here. But as we said, you're going to see the defenders pushing forward. Jones and Over are way up in the midfield spot. Touch to head, Herrera. Head on it. Trying to keep the ball alive. Does. Oh, and he's got Bronson down the near side. Bronson stumbling a bit. Real pushing numbers forward, and a bounding ball and an easy save. Leighton Purchase looking for his second goal here. Could not find it. Cooper Erickson right there. So watch as Herrera, and again, this is not about him attacking the goal. This is about him letting the numbers come forward, being very deliberate. Bronson lost his footing a little bit. Was able to keep possession of the ball, and then Purchase decided to take a shot at that far post. Erickson was right on it. Everybody's going to get a little bit of water here as Eben walks off the little bit of an injury here.
Somebody get some water for this guy. He's working hard.
So the clock's stopping, the 81st minute here. See if we some point find a schedule for the Rush. Still got a ways to go, but and again, a lot of TBAs. Folks try to get stuff together in the pro development leagues here in the USL too, but nice to see the home opportunities here for the Rush for Denver Christian High School, and we are here for the remainder of the season for our home contests. Oh my goodness, the clock is frozen up again. I'm going to have to run. Does not like going past 80 minutes. And just for everyone to know, when it comes to soccer in the high school ranks here, they play 80-minute games. 40-minute halves, and so the clock may not. It may have some setting in it that doesn't allow it to go much past 80, unfortunately. So we go kind of reset our own clock here as best we can. Gutierrez will give it up here. Shepard. Pekovic tried to find Maxey there in the middle, could not do it. Gutierrez has it again. The Rush can take their time. And a save by Gray. Not much to that one. But the Foxes have gotten a couple of shots on goal here. The penalty kick. First goal, Giovanni Herrera in the 13th minute. Kevin Sela, the equalizer for the Rush in the 52nd, but in the 55th, a penalty kick late in purchase. That's where we sit 2-1 for Real Colorado. The Rush trying to avoid back-to-back home losses here. So officially the clock will be on the field. The lead official that is out there is keeping that time, as is always the case. We just won't be able to see it. So we're doing a best guess. About 83 minutes in now, as best we can tell. But oh boy, Max is. Could that be a yellow card or a stern talking to? What are we going to do? Well, and that will definitely be a. Is it yellow or red? Is he reaching? Still reaching. He's going to bring the player over here. Well, let's see what we've got. A yellow card. Well, an easy yellow card. Could have been a red, certainly. Second yellow handed out. Well, and another yellow card. So 2 yellow cards handed out to 2 separate players. And of course, the clock ticking, at least in the official's mind here, so some extra time. So as best we can, we'll see if we can get it. All right, let's see what we've got here. The finish up here. Maxey comes over, a little pull down, and he will stop the ball, stand, a little conversation here, still talking, and a push. Well, the center mid-back, or the center back person. So it's taking the official a little bit of time here to book everybody. I don't believe Maxey got a card at all. See, it's not the action, it's the reaction that gets you in trouble. In the meantime, the Rush are going to have to find a way to get an equalizer here. I do like the fact that the official is willing to engage and engage calmly with all of the players. That is a trait I would love to see a little more of. Sometimes the situation gets amped up even more, but this official very deliberate and decisive. And I think the game probably plays out at a little better pace because of it, because he's probably told them exactly what's going to happen the next time there's an altercation. There's going to be people that are going to be sent off, and there may be a team that's going to be playing down a man or two. A walkover. Stinson there. Real keeping possession for the moment. Still has it. Bronson tried to play it through, and Jones got the boot on it. Rush not out of trouble yet, though. Herrera has the ball on this left side. Uses a little pace down the side, and now will take some time here in the corner, but instead, the Rush able to get it out of trouble. Oh, and unfortunately, that ball, it did stay in. Oh, my goodness, great break. Gutierrez with it on his boots. Maxi's got it there on the near side. He's going to pull to that left foot, the curling ball, and Gray is there. Back into the 80th of the 80s here. We start to push toward 90 minutes. Opportunities few and far between now. Play on, they say. And the Rush will have another opportunity. Gutierrez. The far side. Hansen tries to play it through. Rush will keep possession. Can they find the equalizer here? Jones. Over. Out it comes here. Maxi's got it on the left foot. Top of the 18. Gutierrez trying to get it to settle down. Bounding ball, and that's an easy one to play, unfortunately. Nick Stremmel. It was deflected as he hit it. Herrera with the run. And Herrera seems less inclined to score as opposed to waste a little bit of time here. Purchase. Herrera. Ernest. The cross to the far post. There's nobody there. It'll be a goal kick for the Rush. Here's the opportunity. Pulls to that left foot. Just couldn't get a lot on it there as he got the boot to it. There's this opportunity, that cross, as you could see, well defended by the Rush. Time is running very short, though. Got to find something here. Into the box. Ooh, that one was there for the moment. Maxi just could not get to it as a couple of Real Colorado players were scrambling around on the ground. Maxi just got a toe to it, but a goal kick here, and we push toward 90 minutes. Again, the clock is off. We've had technical difficulties here with the clock, so the official time being kept on the field. Rush going to be back home July 9th and July 11th. You've got Ogden City SC. That's the team that trails the Rush by a point in the Mountain Division. That's the next time we're back home. Well, the disappointing finish for the Rush here, and a tough home stand as they fall to Real Colorado and the Foxes 2-1 here today. Lost to the U19 team on Friday. Some positives they could take out of it as they head on to the road. Not as many goals here, and they won the possession game, but not the goals game. Again, the final 2-1. Next match we'll have for you Friday, July 9th. It'll be 7:30 Mountain Time right here from Denver Christian High School as the Rush will host Ogden City Soccer Club, a team that trails the Rush by just 1 point in the Mountain Division, the Western Conference, and it'll be a good one. They'll be back at it on Sunday against Ogden City SC on July 11th as well. We'll be broadcasting both of those. We hope you come out to Denver Christian High School and watch a pretty good brand of soccer here in the USL too. Thanks to Phil Mildren. I'm Corey Lopez. The Rush fall to Real Colorado and the Foxes 2-1 at Denver Christian High School. Goodbye for now from Lakewood.